Testing, okay. Get this shit started. Flavorcast number 3, let's do this shit. Excuse you! I'm gonna put my shit on silent, I just realized.
Notification goes off. Could you not?
Yeah.
Too much, is that you?
I remember doing that during a review, and I kept that in there, in like the bloopers. I was like, so basically, what the fuck?
Me.
Okay. Alright. Hey guys, it's that time again for another Flavorcast. It's me, JuJu, your boy. And I got some friends with me here. You got your boy Sam.
Hello.
And we got Zemla.
Hello.
I don't know, Dylan, are you saying things this time? No? Okay, cool.
Maybe, depending.
Well, decide now, otherwise...
Oh, shut up. And be
Play
quiet.
Skyrim. Go back to Skyrim. God.
It's a classic.
Shut up.
Get the mod for fucking
Horse
Horse
Armor
Tank
DLC.
Get the immersive chapstick mod.
Immersive chapstick.
PS4 mods are way limited in the PC.
Oh yeah.
It's sad.
You can't have enemy titties, sadly. Maybe.
Okay, let's get back to the
Yep. Sorry.
important things.
It's okay, I'll just edit out some shit. Alright, so let's start with some related news stories, I guess. So, PlayStation Classic, it's going to have 20 classic PS1 games if you haven't heard. Some of which being Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3, and Wild Arms, whatever the hell that game is. Then there's Mojang is making a 4-player co-op Minecraft dungeon crawler spin-off called Minecraft Dungeons.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
a creative name.
I misheard Mojang for a moment, and I heard Mahjong, and I was like, wait, hold up. That's a board game.
Yeah, that's a real life game. What the fuck you want
You mean
about?
Mojang? Okay, you did say Mojang. Never mind. My bad.
And of course, the most important part, the ultimate Pokemon Bidoof is in Pokemon Go now.
God, Team Bidoof, boys.
I beat a Mewtwo with my Bidoof, so I'm happy.
Just gotta plop down Bidoofs on all the gyms.
Bidoof and then one Bibarel, just to fuck shit up.
Right, so today we're basically talking about quite a few things. We're basically just going to go on a bunch of tangents. Best games of 2018.
What a surprise.
Fallout 4?
Essentially, like, what we think are going to be the best, or what we consider the best of 2018. Good old Soul Calibur, and then we're just going to be talking about our favorite games and tastes and genres. So, what do we think is going to be in the best of 2018?
Either Spider-Man or God of War.
Yep, that's what I'm
Those
putting
are
money on.
Yeah, those are the two I'm putting my money on. The one that I'm still suspecting though might be an option is Red Dead 2.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
if that comes out, I guarantee
It comes out this Friday.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to be really good.
It's gonna be good.
Knowing Rockstar's track record and how much effort and detail that they put into their games, yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is just gonna be amazing.
What was 2017 Game of the Year? Was that Overwatch?
I don't remember.
I can pull it up quick.
I think it might have been 2016 because... Yeah, it was 2016, I think. Because I got the game...
But are there...
just before I went over to Europe for vacation. And that was back in 2016 when I was 19.
Yeah. Are there any other games that immediately...
20, actually.
Oh, Breath of the Wild got set 2017.
It did.
I definitely put my money then on probably God of War.
Probably.
I mean, Spider-Man was good, I think, but I think a lot more... There's a lot more info and, like, other stuff with God of War.
Didn't Spider-Man, like, outsell God of War already, though?
Yep. That wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the DLC is still coming out for Spider-Man, so
That's
that might turn into
just
Spider-Man.
That's going to be big news. Like, I already can tell everybody loves Spider-Man.
Yeah, because I think a
Right.
lot. Yeah, that was one of the games where like everyone kind of loved it.
Unless Red Dead 2, like,
It
somehow
just blows
overtakes it.
everything out of the water.
Yep.
But Red Dead 2 is more open to everyone, whereas those other games are PS4 exclusives.
That's
so.
true. So
But again,
it
Breath of the
might
Wild
outsell it.
won, and that was Switch only, so and Wii U.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes, the Wii U.
The Wii U had so much to do with those numbers. Like, yeah.
But anyway, so then it probably out of the games so far, yeah, Spider-Man is probably the best one.
For sure. For sure.
Because any Switch games came out that were big.
No, I can't relate because I haven't played Spider-Man. There's a bunch of games that I still want, and I had to be an adult and purchase a car first, and then I ended up getting a PC. And then I ended up buying some games for that PC, and I was like, I need to actually get the games I want. Like, I still don't have Fighters. I don't have Spider-Man. I don't have... what else was I going to get? I was going to get the Fractured But Whole a long time ago.
Oh, that's an old game now. You
Yeah.
can probably get that for a pretty good deal.
I put money on it. Heck it, I pre-ordered it
At
at
GameStop?
GameStop, and I never got it. I don't know how I don't know how that works, right? Can I go in and be like, hey, so do you still have the fact that I put $5? Can I have that back?
I don't know if they give it back or just like have you like put it onto a different game.
Or give me some credit or something?
Yeah,
I
or
don't fucking
something
know.
like that.
Because I saw it. It's like $30 now. The copy with the Stick of Truth on it too.
Yeah, because when I pre-ordered it, and that time it was when you pre-ordered it, you get the Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole.
Yeah. And
I can't.
that was a stupid actually decision because like they still have those copies out, and they're $30 now. So that's a pretty good deal, honestly.
But
$15 a game.
And again, Stick of Truth, that is such a fun game too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Fractured Butthole, I haven't finished it yet, but it's a pretty fun game. Just because I kind of wanted to restart it. But yeah, Stick of Truth.
It's
so
just
much
Paper
fun.
Mario with South Park characters.
And it's like actually plays like a South Park episode.
Which is great.
It's so fun. It gets ludicrous sometimes though with the Nazi zombies, but whatever.
Are you sure that's where you draw the line? What?
Or the alien probing. That was a fun bit.
Oh my
I was
God.
about to say.
Or like you're
Al
shrunk
Gore.
down and you have to dodge your parents.
Oh yeah,
your dad's
you
nutsack.
That was such a weird boss fight, but whatever. Every now and then it just cuts, and you like there's an achievement to watch your parents bang for however long.
Right.
It's like, ooh, this is a gross achievement, but oh well.
Did you achieve it?
Yeah, I perfected that game.
Sam.
Oh no.
I perfected Stick of Truth, no regrets. I played through that 4 times, I think.
I might actually do that.
But yeah, that's one of those games though where once you kind of know how everything works, you can cut down on time so quick. Like the first playthrough, it took me like 10 or 12 hours. After that, was like 5 hours, I think, of playthrough. Just because I knew how to do everything and whatnot.
I feel that. I like to replay games like once a year. Like Super Mario Sunshine's on that list.
I was gonna say any of the Fire Emblems.
I can beat Sunshine in like a little over 3 hours, which is
Fire Emblems take me longer than that.
I mean,
but they're still pretty fun.
What else? What is there? Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is something that I constantly play every once a year.
I forgot about that game.
I always pick up a Saints Row game. I don't know why. Just Saints Row because it's so ludicrous. It's fun. With the penetrator, it's such a fun. Such an absurd weapon, but it's so much fun.
Speaking of absurdity, how about that young Soul Calibur 6?
I love
Rolf. Gotta love Rolf, Kirby, Magikarp. Gotta love what else was
fucking
that?
Sans.
Yeah, Sans, Marge,
Sonic and
I think I saw
Thanos,
Shrek.
Doug Dimmadome, or the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Dimmadome. I love that one. Marge.
After joining Soul Calibur, he became Doug Dimmadoom.
Oh my fucking god. If you don't know what we're talking about, the character customization in Soul Calibur 6 is like the Chad of fucking video game customization. You can pretty much do anything so far. People have been really creative with it and creating a bunch of different things. You can just go and look that up. Look up your favorite characters on that game.
People made Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Fucking stupid, but I love it. Yeah, an Elemental Hero Neos. They made that in Soul Calibur as like a fighter, and it's just like
The fuck?
it makes me like be like, I want to know how much time they've spent making those characters. Because like, is it worth the joke?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, because how much time do you think they spent on the Sans?
That doesn't matter. They probably spent well over what you and me would think is,
A sane amount of time to put on a character.
Right. It's probably absurd amounts.
But it's made
of time.
how many people, like thousands of people laugh.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay,
Even if it made no one laugh, it just made Doug Dimmadome.
Doug
you know?
Dimmadome.
It doesn't even matter.
Make Marge Simpson.
I love the mod in Dragon Ball FighterZ where Broly is Marge Simpson.
Yeah, just a giant
What?
muscular Hulk.
Oh, I did not see that one.
Or like one of the characters as Waluigi.
Yep.
I saw Captain Falcon and Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
That was good too.
I wish Fighter Z would have had. Because how many fighting games actually have creative stuff? That's Soul Calibur.
I can only think of Tekken. And Soul Calibur. Yeah, Soul Calibur.
I think Armageddon, Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Yeah. You had your own
the
creative
new
fighter and creative fatality. I think.
Yeah.
But the new Mortal Kombats don't. Injustice doesn't. Fighter Z doesn't. Smash, you can do Mii fighters.
Oh yeah, okay.
What, you don't approve of the Mii fighters?
I mean, I've made a few, obviously, but like, I don't know. You can't really use them in competition unless they're
base
not
moves
boosted or anything. Yes, they're just in their base form, and you can't.
It's
do
not
anything.
a good meme then.
It's not.
But honestly, with Soul Calibur, the fact that I kind of want to get the game almost entirely for the character customization. Like, yeah, I've heard.
Dumb idea, but okay.
Hey, there's so much to it. It's gonna be great. But like, I've
Well, I
heard
mean, yeah,
the
you
game.
can play it. You get it and play the actual things instead of just like character creation. But.
Yeah, and it's like the game itself. I've heard is like overall really good and better than 5, which is. It's not hard to do.
Well, the problem is this is the last Soul Calibur in like 7 years, 11 years.
I
think so.
Yeah,
It came out. It's been a long time since the last Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
It's about time we get another great fighting game. I mean, like, sure, you had Marvel's Capcom Infinite, but then Dragon Ball FighterZ kind of like took over for that.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, because when was the last Mortal Kombat was 11, and that was a while ago. Last Injustice was Injustice 2, and that was a while ago.
yeah, it was.
The new Smash is coming out soon, so that's a good hype.
And I don't think Injustice 2 is supposed to have any more characters.
It just has no more characters now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just got done.
With the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They're actually pretty
It's
cool.
so much fun to use.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun to use. It's just one of those absurd, like, what?
Fucking turtle power.
I love
it's so absurd.
how absurd those games are.
And people in the Smash community keep fucking complaining about putting Geno in it.
Who?
Exactly. So
You never fucking played Super Mario RPG?
No.
Come on, man.
yeah, the first RPG Mario game
On the what fucking...
on the fucking
SNES.
SNES.
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Made by
I love that game.
Square Enix made it.
Again, my first console was a fucking N64, so that shows...
Well, there you go. But he was one side character who wasn't even that important, I guess. He's like a star spirit that inhabits this puppet. And he's got like... What has he got? Like cannon hands or whatever?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Mega Man in that way.
Mm-hmm.
They should do Rabid Luigi.
God.
Hate you.
Rayman.
No.
If they did like a rabid Mario character.
Is that an alternative costume?
Echo Fighter.
There you go.
Rabbit Mario. Yo, get Rayman in this shit. He deserves it.
Shovel Knight is the assist trophy, so...
Yeah.
I just say that because like everyone blows their load at that. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
A lot of people were mad, but then Rivals of Ether added him as an actual character, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Which another solid fucking video game, Rivals of Ether.
How often is that updated though? And how old is that even?
I don't know, actually.
Well, yeah, Soul Calibur is the most recent. But again, that's also a game where it's like it relies so much on combos.
Yeah.
Not as much as like Fighter Z though, because fucking Fighter Z is like Fighters. Sorry, I always say Fighter Z because I'm a fucking pleb.
I mean,
but like that one, like you have to rely so much on combos, and
they both do. Like, there's tons of footsies in it too.
that is
like,
true.
I think it's no different from that, you know. Wake up, computer. No, I don't think that it's too much on combos. Just because like something like Marvel vs. Capcom or Fighters or Mortal Kombat also does combos, but there's also like neutral game and footsies and all that.
That is true.
So, I don't know. I hear that Fighters is supposed to be like way easier for people to just jump into for like beginners and shit.
Yeah, it's
Him.
it's easy to it's easy
I
to
find it with
begin, but
Gino,
hard
that's-
to master.
That's why I'm just talking in the background.
Oh, you.
Yeah, now I know who you're talking about. I've heard
I
like,
know
what the fuck
more.
are you on about?
There's this fucking meme on a Smash page I'm on Facebook where
Everyone wants Ashley though.
she's not getting in. Sorry. Stu would probably be a better pick than fucking Gino honestly. I'm bitter, and I don't want Gino in it. We need him as much as we do Bandana D.
Bandana D.
So stupid.
What? You don't want another fucking... I love and hate how they're adding more Fire Emblem characters, but it's like awful Fire Emblem characters.
Yes. Crom is basically Roy and Ike.
It's so fucking weird to watch him play, but...
I'm not happy. There's too many...
As a Fire Emblem fan, no, it's too much.
Solar Vestor for Smash.
There's an amiibo of him, so you know.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, there's a Solera amiibo.
Oh,
because when they did Dark Souls for
the Switch,
they had a Solera amiibo.
I'm gonna go to Best Buy tomorrow. I'm gonna get one. Praise the sun, boys.
Praise that sun.
But yeah, Soul Calibur. I always played Soul Calibur 2. That's the one I played the most. No.
I remember playing Soul Edge on the PlayStation. That was the very first Soul game that I played, and I had no idea that it was going to be rebranded into Soul Calibur, and that really confused me. But
Ivy though.
Ivy,
Ivy is a snack.
But Voldo though. Voldo. Ooh, give me that body.
And then Astaroth. No, what's his name?
Yoshimitsu.
No, is he the one that swings a sword like a helicopter?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Both in Tekken and Soul Calibur.
The guy that's like...
Why is Ivy's dad a ghost pirate?
Cervantes?
Yeah, why is he like a zombie pirate or some shit?
Yeah.
My friend always played Raphael, who was like a fucking businessman with a rapier.
Right. I played Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube so that my friend could play as cheap-ass Link. Just throwing bombs and shooting
fucking
arrows.
Yoda, Darth Vader.
Yeah. Ezio from...
Well, in the new one, it's Geralt.
Yeah.
I can never pronounce his name. I've never played a...
So you gotta appreciate what Soul Calibur does in getting all these characters. I mean, when you find that you're playing a game where you can fight as Ezio,
What, you don't want Tekken with Negan from The Walking Dead?
Sure.
Clementine from
The Walking Dead. Yeah, let's have Clementine, actually. Want to remove she's 6 fucking Lee on zombie Lee.
She just shoots you in the head.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, man.
God, who would be a great guest character for the next Soul Calibur game? Let's see.
Rayman.
Gino. The bee fighter.
The guy from Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadman.
Zone Chan.
Oh, yeah. Shindle. Okay, if Austin were here, good God.
Ron Jeremy.
Yes.
Sasha
Smacks
Grey.
with his cock.
She just sucks everyone's dick.
God damn it. I like it when fighting games get like different characters. Like Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle really surprised me when they added Ruby. I wasn't really excited. I was more like, I said to myself, why? Like out loud when I saw that trailer when Ruby got in it, I was like, why is this? She's not a video game character. Also,
there is a Ruby video game though.
Ruby sucks. As a fan of Ruby sucks.
Yeah, exactly. It's gone downhill.
Am I gonna watch the new volume? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm gonna hate it the entire.
I was gonna say, will I 100% enjoy it? And it's questionable.
Right. Like, ugh. God, it's bad. They don't know how to fucking.
It's not great anymore. It was really good, and then it kind of just fell apart.
Yeah, season 3 was the last good season.
Yeah, that's where I stopped, but I did not hear anything bad about the other seasons. But you know what?
It's not worth it. There's like 2 good fights in 4. In season 5 has like 1 fight at all. I counted as. I mean, technically there's more, but
1 like actually enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah. The final fight is all right in season 5. So yeah, that's a tangent.
Oh well.
My tangent on Fallout 4. Oh man, that's legendary.
Oh yes, please.
I really wish we would have recorded that.
Yeah, really. We were talking about Fallout 4 and Zemla got a little heated.
Yeah, I did get very much heated, especially when I am a huge fan of the Fallout games, especially since I played all of the games, 1, 2, 3, 4, and New Vegas, except for Tactics, sadly, but you know what?
Well, that's a good transition to our next point. What's your favorite genre of video games?
That's the thing.
Well, it's weird, because Fallout 1 and 2, isn't that like
it's an isometric
game?
It's an isometric
yeah, whereas after that it goes into like first person.
It just turns into a shooter.
Yeah, Fallout 1 and 2, that's computer only, whereas Fallout 3 was actually...
It was on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Favorite genre, that's the thing that I can't really say. I really like a little bit of everything. RPGs are usually like my go-to. If it's an RPG, I'm kind of more interested. Shooters, I like shooters overall. Fighting games, I like them too. I mean, action's always good. Puzzle games too. Rhythm games, racing, sports. I don't know. RPGs though. I'll usually always have
What's your favorite RPG?
Oh God, I don't know. Probably. Well, my all-time favorite game is Deus Ex. That game is just.
Yeah, that's fun.
Fucking love that game. It's only gotten better with time.
KOTOR.
Story-wise. That game is fantastic.
It's so much
Oh
fun.
my God.
So good.
What do you like more, KOTOR 1 or 2?
1.
Really?
Yeah.
I like 2 more. I don't know. But
2
I can
just
see
like
why.
has some weird moments. And
That's kind of why I like it. But yeah, Deus Ex is just fantastic. The story, conspiracies and all that. And honestly, with how it is today and all the weird stuff that you're hearing, honestly, the story in Deus Ex has only gotten better with time. Honestly, it's been kind of like the same deal with Metal Gear Solid 2. Same kind of deal. It's only gotten better with time. And more relatable.
That's a game I'd like to play once a year. Throw that on my list.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
2, yeah. Sons of Liberty.
Too
good.
Do you have a PlayStation 3?
I do.
Have you played any of the other Metal Gear games?
I've only played 2, a little bit of 3, and 5.
I'm gonna lend you my anthology trilogy that I have for the PS3.
Oh shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, and Peace Walker, I believe.
What is Peace Walker?
Yeah, I think so.
Peace Walker had a weird section where you could fight Monster Hunter monsters.
What?
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Video games are whack.
God, that's the
weird.
only Metal Gear Solid game that I have not played, and even though I've fucking played through every one of them at least once or
But
at
what
least
about
twice.
Metal Gear Survive?
You should shut
Fuck
your
no,
fucking
man.
mouth. I swear to God, I hate Konami so goddamn much. You just triggered the hell out of me. What the fuck?
Can we just appreciate Konami, how fucking inept they are as a goddamn business?
I'm looking at reviews of it. It's
Like, okay,
Have you seen the gameplay?
It's rough.
Garbage.
It's rough.
fence, stab, repeat. There you go. That's Metal Gear
Fuck.
Survive.
Like, hey, let's make this as tedious and realistic as possible when it comes to... Because you're not going to go out there and be like, oh, I'm fucking riding the samurai. I'm going to fucking, chop off people's heads and shit. No, you're just standing at a gate as they feebly try to get to you and you just stab them.
Mm-hmm.
This is so cool. Konami is just fantastic. Do you want another game in this fucking series? Would you like another Silent Hill? Oh, fuck you. You can get another Silent Hill.
And a
Pachinko machine, baby. Pull the lever.
like honest to God, the whole PT deal and Kojima. Can't we just talk about how awful of a business idea that was to begin with?
Oh yeah, let's get rid of our best worker.
Yeah,
Right.
our best worker, our most loyal worker, the one worker that honestly brought in the most revenue.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
by name.
Yeah, and PT. Do you remember when that game first came out and the subsequent months that came out after that?
It was so hype.
Yeah, there was so
Sure.
much hype around it. People were playing it. People were giving it so much praise, saying that it's the next best horror game. I mean, let's be honest right now. The other horror game that came out before that had that much hype was probably Amnesia, but you could argue
Or Outlast.
Outlast probably.
Outlast,
too.
yeah.
And then they fucked it up
And
with
the
the
Outlast
sequel.
2 was not great.
Yeah.
Garbage.
But
Because Amnesia was...
Amnesia was
How many Amnesias are there?
2.
yeah. The second one's
Which
not
one was
that
the
great.
Machine for Pigs?
That was the second
That was 2? That
Yeah.
one, not great.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first.
What about Slenderman? Sorry.
Oh my fucking...
I hate my brain.
Slender
I'm
the
sorry.
Arrival.
But okay, going back on the whole
Sorry.
PT thing, there was so much hype around it. Everybody was getting hyped over it. Everybody loved it. It was free for fuck's sake, and everybody could play it. It was just everybody loved it, right? Everybody was talking about it. Everybody knew about the whole really demented story and how the reveal at the end.
Reedus Fetus.
Yes, Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus, but.
I would have played that. I would have played the hell out of that.
Yeah, it's
PSP,
called,
the funky
it's
feet.
just called Death Stranding now, but whatever.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're 100% accurate.
Which, you get to carry boxes around with invisible guys trying to get you. That's cool. Also, your stuff's powered by babies.
When's that game even coming out?
I don't
Unknown.
Sometime next year.
Sometime
Or
never,
never.
potentially.
Yeah. But like, PT, everybody loved it. It was free. Everybody was playing it. Everybody was hyped that it's the next Silent Hill game called Silent Hills with Norman fucking Reedus. And also, apparently, Guillermo del Toro.
Exactly. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then guess what Konami did?
Pachinko.
No, not just yet. What Konami did, they just fucking... They fired Kojima, like, pretty much. And they just, like, took down PT off the store. So, no more could you get that game. If you had it installed on your account, good for you. Do you have a new account? Well, you're shit out of luck. You can't get PT. You can't experience
Just
it
buy
anymore.
a PS4 with
Fucking
it.
Silent Hills was done. PT was done. All the hype that was surrounding it was killed off. Do you know how all that hype would have been fucking great for Konami as a company? Can you imagine like how much revenue they could have gotten out of that?
Well,
Fucking like Capcom cashed in on that whole PT and Silent Hills thing dying with Resident Evil 7. Same exact first-person photorealistic kind of like horror game. That was a smart-ass idea. Konami just fucking shot
That's just because we've transitioned from like third-person horror games to first-person.
Yeah,
Because like
and
after
it was good.
Resident Evil 4. Well, because Resident Evil 4 was like the best third-person
Right.
Resident Evil.
I agree.
Because
Yes.
when did it transition from third-person to first? Because that was
Seven.
Slenderman.
It was 7.
Well, no, I'm just thinking. I know that, but I mean like the
You
genre.
mean-
Oh, sorry.
Third
Resident
person,
Evil
the whole
Gaiden.
genre. Shut up. Because 4, 5, and 6 third person, but no one likes 6.
Resident Evil 0, maybe? That fucking rail shooter? That doesn't count. It's a rail shooter.
But like, because again, the first time I remember a horror game in first person was Slenderman.
Probably, right? Like, Slenderman and Outlast were the ones
Outlast
that
was
were-
definitely made it popular.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then Resident
First
Evil
person.
capitalized on it. Silent Hills capitalized on it.
For as much as they could have.
Next horror camera from the enemy perspective. That'd be so jank to
Dead by
control.
Daylight. That's pretty much Dead by Daylight.
Well, no,
Kill people.
that's more of just fucking parkour with zombies. That's the gimmick of the game is parkour.
Pretty much. Well, like, even then, essentially, like, hiding from the killer, all that kind of horror stuff. I guess, what's that other game? Friday the 13th?
That
That
was
also-
that died.
Yeah.
That,
that's
that,
still,
had,
like-
that was free.
it had such a warm reaction, and then it kind of just died.
This,
It's 'cause
that's
once
free
you
this
play-
month
when
on
you play
PlayStation
that-
Plus, by the
Yeah.
way, guys, if anyone gives a shit.
But, like, when you played it the first time, you kind of played through the entire thing.
Oh yeah, you're right, because there was like some replayability, but not a lot.
Yeah. But it was still that
That's why
kind
Dead
of
by Daylight
cool.
is still alive, because like they add new killers and they add like just new
New stuff to it.
new stuff to it. Whereas
Which is good.
I just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you smell toast?
yeah, smell burnt toast. No, yeah, the Jason. Oh
Freddy
my
Freaker.
god,
Oh my fucking.
Freddy Freaker.
Sly Fox? No,
Freddy Fazbear?
Freddy
Freaker for
Freddy the
Smash.
Fish. Freddy Fazbear for Smash.
If they
No,
make
Freddy
another
Freaker.
goddamn Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm gonna tear out someone's fucking throat. Like, I don't know.
But it's good.
Tear out the game theory guy, because he's enabling.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Welcome to Game Theory. I'm gonna give the Pope a copy of Undertale.
I would probably just bomb him. I don't care.
Just
about
firebomb his house.
Fucking screw that.
No, we're all just haters. I've been realizing that every single time I see a fucking Game Theory, because I am subscribed, because I will watch some of his videos, like, not all of them are cringy, but, like, I noticed that every single thumbnail, it has, like, one character with some bug eyes looking at something all shocked and whatnot, and, like, the most clickbaity fucking titles.
That's because everyone on YouTube's getting clickbait, and it's really annoying.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But hey, gets you the views.
I thought you were gonna say that's just a theory.
Oh my god.
I'm not that much.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.
Is Papyrus Sands from Earthbound?
What? I think you did that wrong, but
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's MatPat.
It was
it's Game Theory.
is Ness Sans from Undertale.
Not is Papyrus saying.
Is Sans Papyrus from Sans? almost every discussion that I go into somehow devolves into game theory. I don't know why.
My Instagram is just
It's a fucking curse.
filled with Undertale Sans memes.
Because they're great and awful at the same time.
Yeah.
True.
The dog that's like stuck in the door, so whenever it barks, it's the Undertale song. So good. So stupid, but so
I
good.
hate it. That and the Jack Black one where he has the toy
The saxophone, and then it goes.
Yeah.
The Peter. I haven't sang since it was me and the 4 Peters or whatever, and it goes.
Holy crap, Lois.
I'm Sans from Undertale.
Holy crap, Lois, it's Sans from the famous video game Undertale that's now available for the Nintendo Switch.
No.
Also, why is Family Guy so shit, but American Dad's so good?
Right? Why? Holy shit! Right?
Honest to God, like...
What about the Black Show? What's it called?
Cleveland Show?
Cleveland Show.
Yeah, the one show
Cleveland
that
was
nobody
not,
really liked.
like, interesting enough to get his own show, and then they just did, and didn't give a
They
fuck.
didn't ask if they should. They
Right.
just did.
Yeah.
There was a lot of black jokes I was like, how would you know? You know?
There was just so many jokes in the Cleveland Show that I got, but it was like, it's just not inherently funny.
It's not. It's
just
cringy and forced.
I don't remember if it was Family Guy or the Cleveland Show, but there was one joke that was like, just like one character that looks just like Brian, but then everybody's like, oh hey, it's Brian, but then the joke is like, he says like in a different voice, you know, like, oh, I'm not Brian, my name's like whatever. That's a joke.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right. This is how humor is developed now. That's great. Wonderful.
I mean,
Going back to American Dad.
I'll honestly take that over child pornography, which is Big Mouth.
Oh, Big Mouth is so fucking bad.
That actually brings up. Are there any really video games that go straight for comedy?
South Park.
South Park.
Yeah.
Plenty of them. Any of the Tim Schafer games.
Tim
Yes.
Schafer.
Old adventure point and click.
Oh
games.
yeah, like
Sam
Monkey
and Max.
Island.
You know,
Sam and Max.
Sam and Max.
Fucking love. Monkey
The
Island.
Deadpool video game that was fun.
Day of the Tentacle.
What was that? What was that other one?
Souls of the Damned.
Broken Age. I was thinking Dragon Age, but Broken Age.
I think that'd be a little bit different if it was
Is it
Dragon
Souls of
Age
the-
point and click.
Is it Souls of the Damned? No.
No.
It's the one where he's like a monster hunter, and his fucking gun
called
becomes a boner when it sees.
Oh, that Suda 5-1 game? Because Suda 5-1 is fucking insane.
It might be.
Like, didn't he make, like, fucking Lollipop Chainsaw and...
Lollipop. That was a
Just
weird
doesn't
ass
give a
game.
fuck. Suda 5-1 is insane. Sunset Overdrive goes for...
That's not.
Somebody done it?
Yeah. That's questionable though, because that game wasn't that funny.
What about, well, it tries to.
It tries to be, but it's not.
Mad
Saints
World.
Row kind of goes. No, Saints Row just goes for ludicrous. It doesn't go for funny.
I want to say Mad World, but it's more like incredible violence and being like shock
Yeah.
humor more than just telling a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like the final boss is in like fucking blackface.
I only played a little bit of Mad World, but God,
did
I
you
should
play the
have
one
played more.
with the succubus boss? The fucking only thing on her tits are like belt buckles. Like that's the only thing.
God.
Borderlands, I guess. Borderlands 2.
Borderlands.
Borderlands,
No
yeah.
More Heroes.
Yeah, no more.
Oh, yeah,
No
sure,
More Heroes.
yeah.
That's a new one coming out for Switch. I'm excited for that.
Really? It's not like a remake?
I think it's. Don't quote me. It might be. I thought it was a new one. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I mean, fuck, I hadn't even heard
If they
about
made
that.
money though, it could go either way.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
Gets a lightsaber. Yeah, I'm gonna be a killer now.
Why the fuck is his name Travis Touchdown?
Don't question, dude.
I just,
There's only like one last name in Fire Emblem, and it's fucking Fizzart. Fizzart.
Fizzart.
That's like the one last name in Fire Emblem.
That's dangerously close to my friend's D&D character name.
Yeah, and
Wilfred
it's
Fizzlebang!
Jill Fizzart. It's
Jill Fizzlebang.
Okay, that sounds like...
that's why Fire Emblem doesn't have last names.
Good. We don't need them.
Oh, when they try to go for comedy in Fire Emblem, ugh.
Yuck.
See, I really do feel like that more video games should get, like... just
Comedic.
yeah. Because honestly, like, there's a lot of potential in it. I mean, I guess
Be a good writer.
Deadpool, but...
That was a fun video game.
Yeah.
But like, then it hits the point where you're hearing the same lines over and over again.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
it's like how Zero Punctuation said. He was like, oh yeah, no, it's fine and great, and then you can write like the best thing in the world, like the greatest joke that was deemed worthy by Jesus Christ himself, but hearing it about like 20 times in the same sentence is gonna get a little bit old.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
That's why I liked adventure games, having the humor more. Those stuck out with me all the time. Secret of Monkey Island, by far. I remember so many of the jokes. The sword fighting. That was great. Because all the sword fighting was literally just insulting.
I was gonna say flip out their dick, but
We have
we have different sword fighting in mind.
Something people sleep on is the any given Monster Hunter's dialogue, especially in
I've never played a Monster. So what's like a Monster Hunter's dialogue thing? Because I've never played it.
So like, not until World did we have like actual voice acting in it, where they're saying real things.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you're talking to certain people, like there are characters in it. They don't have names or anything like important ones. So someone will be like the handler, or someone will be the item
Village
shop guy.
elder.
Yeah. But like the way they tell you things is charming in their own way, and sometimes there's like dirty jokes in it. If you just kind of like skip through it a lot, but I like to read it all, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, every now and then, like Diablo, it'll have kind of just like a throwaway joke that's just kind of like a little bit bizarre, but it kind of just makes you laugh because like, what? I was not expecting that. Oh man, Diablo's so much fun. Coming out for Switch. Don't want to buy it again though.
Never into dungeon crawlers.
That is
Never got
true.
into it.
Diablo 3
Minecraft dungeon crawler.
Oh,
I liked Diablo 3 on the console, but when it came out on the PC, man, was it not good.
It just had a really bad start.
Yeah, especially with the
But that's,
whole
and
era.
it was annoying because, like, again, it came out how many years after the second one? Like 10?
Yeah,
11?
it was a long-ass
It
time.
was a long wait. But then again, Blizzard is
Weird like that. I mean,
There's
fucking
something weird like
StarCraft 2, the expansion to StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, I think it came out like 3 years after the game. An expansion, not a sequel, an expansion came out 3 years after. Let me look this up. Because I always thought that was weird
That's
as
like-
hell.
Are there any weird ass expansions though that like Force Armor DLC?
Okay.
That's all that comes to mind right now. I'm sorry.
Like weird expansions in video games?
Or like just kind of like they were weirdly timed. Like it took them a long time to come out.
2010.
Because none come to mind right now.
Me, I don't.
Well, that's the thing I hated
think
with
of anything.
Destiny was because like
Yeah,
every
3 years.
year,
3 years.
every year with
Come out 3
Destiny
years
was like they had a small expansion, big expansion.
Right.
Both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. And it's like, why the fuck are you doing it like this? Like it's so jank. Hey, make money, whatever.
Shit.
But whatever.
I still like Diablo 2 more than all the other ones.
Nintendo games really don't have DLC, do they?
Well, I mean, nowadays they do.
Now they do, but like originally they didn't. Like Breath of the Wild, that had 1 or 2 things of DLC, but that wasn't like
two. And then you can ride a motorcycle in Wildham. Great. That's tonally, the same. That's keeping with the themes of the fucking thing.
Themes of
Nature?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, here's a motorcycle.
Have
Well,
fun,
yeah,
kids.
before that, Nintendo was always kind of the slacker in that department. That's just because they never had really good online
Slack and
service.
everything. Fucking Nintendo Online, don't get me fucking started on that shit. Oh my god, I'm not paying $20 for it. Like, I was so hyped to get Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which is like Generations 2 essentially, because I had Generations and I have a lot of the Monster Hunter games, but then Online came out and I was like, why?
Why? Just why?
Just why? I was gonna play Paladins on it too, which I already played for PS4, but like, whatever. I was like,
Don't you just love it when companies just make you buy the game multiple times?
oh, that's my favorite.
Skyrim.
Skyrim, I love.
Well, because supposedly they're gonna re-release
Resident
Saints Row
Evil
3 on the Switch. No idea why, and it was a rumor, so like I could be wrong on that, but I'm like, I'll buy
Out of
that again.
all the games.
But it's like that'll be like the second or third time I bought it, so it's like
It's kind of like what Kingdom Hearts did. Like, they redid the games, right, with 1.5 and then 2.5, and then they
1.8,
bundled.
2.8.
Well, 2.8 exists for sure. There was no 1.8, but 2.8,
okay.
stupid titled game. It was just the 3DS game remastered and reworked for PS4, and I want to say Kingdom Hearts, like 3, the beginning, pretty much.
What?
Yeah, it's basically Kingdom Hearts Ground Zeroes.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
It should have been in the final product, but they're like, we need some more stuff to put on this disc, so let's just take the very beginning prologue of Kingdom Hearts 3 and slap it on there. Did you play Ground Zeroes?
No. I saw things and I was like, that looks fucking stupid.
You can just beat it. Like it's exactly
Oh wait,
the
Metal
same.
Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes?
Yeah.
Okay.
How that was supposed to be part of 5.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. Literally, beat for beat, pretty much the same thing. Like you get a game that is very short. You can beat it in a little over maybe 2 hours, if that. And then at the very end, there's the cutscenes for it, and then the cutscenes lead into the first cutscenes you'll see when actual Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, or when actual Metal Gear Solid 5 came out.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Just bundle it together.
I don't like that, but whatever, man.
I'm like, yeah, I sure did pay $60 for it. It's not worth $60. So if you find it and you care about Kingdom Hearts, which Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out pretty soon here, so you gotta play it.
Hey, Sora with a pirate hat.
Oh shit! Photorealistic Captain Jack Sparrow, baby, with all these other weird ass looking Disney characters around him. That's not weird. That's not fucking jarring.
What, you don't like it when fucking Sora turns into a mermaid?
Darth Vader and Sora.
Darth Vader and Sora.
Massacring a bunch of rebels. Vader, why are we doing this? Shit. Well, this Kingdom Hearts game got dark really quick.
When you walk away.
Oh my god.
Oh man, it's something. That whole series is something. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get my retrospective of Kingdom Hearts, the series out before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. There's just so much shit, and I'm not trying to make a short ass stupid throwaway video like Donkey did, which is it's genuinely great.
Yeah.
But like I actually want to inform people about it.
That's one of the nice things about Fire Emblem is they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make Fire Emblem games, but not make a story, except for like every now and then we're gonna have them tied to the other.
Okay, that totally makes sense.
It's because like it sounds so fucking stupid. So okay, I'm gonna try to explain this really quick.
Okay.
1 is like the first one has like a story. 2 has same characters, some characters from 1, but like a different continent. 3 is a continuation of 1. 4 is its own. Then 5 is a like going along the same time, but also a part of 4. Then 6 and 7. 6 is a prequel of 7, which makes sense. But in America, 7 came first, and then 6 was like, what the fuck? 8 is its own.
God damn it.
9 and 10 are connected, but like just 3 years apart.
So what are
11 is a remake of 1.
God damn, okay.
And then the Awakening is its own. No, Awakening is a continuation of like 1, but 1,000 years or something in the future, whatever.
What? Okay,
What's up with all these, like, okay,
it makes no sense.
What are
it makes no sense.
What are the game series that have, like, the weird-ass, like, chronological stories?
Kingdom Hearts.
Metal Gear Solid. Fire Emblem. What other?
Kingdom Hearts.
Because I know that's, like, the worst contender, but, like...
That's right up there. I want to... here's how it goes.
Are Final Fantasies connected at all? No.
Barely.
No. The only ones that are connected are...
the ones
10
in the
12,
10 and
12 to Final Fantasy Tactics, and Vagrant Story, which isn't even a Final Fantasy game, technically.
I thought 15 takes place way, like, still in the 7 universe, but, like, way in the future, doesn't it?
I didn't hear
One of
anything
them.
about that.
I don't know.
10, I think you're talking about. 10, I remember there being, like, a theory on how the one character named Shinra in Final Fantasy X-2 is supposed to be, supposedly, technically, the guy that launches the, like, some kind of thing into space and lands on Final Fantasy VII's planet. Apparently, I don't know if that's true, but that sounds like it'd be kind of cool.
Shinra company?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the timeline for Saints Row.
Speaking
Let me
of
tell
which,
you the timeline for Kingdom Hearts, okay? I'm
Here
going
we
to tell
go.
you how they work
5 minutes,
story-wise. Alright, bet.
pull up a bag of popcorn right now. We're gonna get into it.
Or Zelda, sorry.
Kingdom
Zelda,
Hearts
weird
X.
ass timeline.
Oh my
Yes.
god, the 3 branching timeline. I'm not even going to get into that.
What's up with
Zelda's
the
worse.
Japanese? Jesus Christ. Jesus
We don't
Christ,
mean
man.
that in any way offensive, but like, yeah, what the hell, you guys?
Seriously.
Okay, so the most recent thing was a phone app called Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. That is the very first Kingdom Hearts entry in the story, right? It happens before the war. Then it goes Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep / Birth by Sleep 0.2, a fragmentary passage, right? Which is before Kingdom Hearts 1, 10 years before it. Then Kingdom Hearts 1 happens. Then midway through, about like 3/4 of the way through Kingdom Hearts 1, starts a side story called Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, which then goes into the midquel of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories. Then it's Kingdom Hearts 2. Then it's fuck. Is it Recoded after that? Yeah, it's Recoded, and then after that it's Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and now it's supposed to be Kingdom Hearts 3. So yeah, there's that. How they came out in the years they came out on the consoles they came out, that was fucking stupid.
Metal Gear Solid, from an outside perspective, that's a weird ass timeline.
It is very weird.
So weird.
I get confused by that, and all the names confuse me. And
Chronology.
That type of stuff.
All right. So 3 is the first one. Like chronologically speaking, 3 is first. Then it's
Is it 5 after that?
Peace Walker, I believe. 3,
Oh, yeah,
then
you're right.
Peace Walker, then 5, then Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 1, and then Metal Gear Solid 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 4, I think.
Does acid count in any of this?
You just threw him for a loop.
I want to say that
There's
it's
two-
non-canon because Kojima didn't work on it, but don't quote me on
Because
that.
there's 2...
Is Metal Gear Survive canon?
Fuck.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm asking. Okay, I'm genuinely asking. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Is that like actually canon?
I hope it isn't because
It better not be.
that would raise so many questions. Like, why is Konami still around?
Another weird timeline for video game is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Because it goes. It makes
Yeah.
sense at first.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they try, but then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to connect it like through this
the
outworld
The
story.
dual story. Yeah.
How
Like
was-
the way back when.
And
Through the
like the-
Anima Machine or
The
whatever.
Animus.
Animus, that's
But
right.
then we're gonna also have a real time story. It's like that's
Yeah.
so weird.
That's why I didn't really like the story in any of the Assassin's Creed games.
Well, that's
Because
why
I
like in
felt
the
it
later
didn't-
ones they've changed it to pretty much just be only about the story. Like Origins and
Right.
Odyssey have only been about like the story in the game instead of Desmond.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, it's like I liked Desmond's story, kind of, but it's like I feel like it didn't mesh well. I feel like it should have been a cutscene more than like playable sections, you know? Because I feel like you would have kept your attention a lot longer and a lot better. Seriously, like I don't know. It just felt like whenever I played the whole Desmond sections in any of the games, 1, 2, 3, whatever, it just immediately like pulled me out of the game.
Yeah, I stopped playing after Brotherhood. It was
I quit.
a lot
I
of
never
sin.
even played. I tried playing it on my friends and I was like, this is not the game for me.
Right.
And put it down.
I liked 1. I didn't have 2, but I played a bit of 2, and I played the crap out of Brotherhood. And Brotherhood had an interesting online mode. I played that a lot. And I don't know, like, what was it? Revelations came out, and I was like, I don't care. I don't care about Ezio anymore.
You don't care about old ass Ezio?
I don't.
Altair was cooler.
With his hook blade.
Hook blade.
Hidden Blade.
So very stupid. Well, that's
Ezio throws meatballs at the enemy. He throws the meatballs at the Templar's eyes. He pushes them in, crushes the eyes.
My name is
got the
Ezio
meat
Auditory Refrigerator.
And I like to bang all younger women. Wasn't that like a plot thing in Revelations where he
Pretty
wanted?
much.
Yeah, when
Where he
everyone
throws meatballs.
like
at
yeah, he
people,
fell in love with a
yes.
younger woman.
You just hear Spider-Man 2 pizza theme song anytime he plays Ezio.
Let's
can't
get
turn it
got
off.
the pace.
You go into the options, and yeah, the music. Yeah, you can't change it. You always gotta hear it.
Always gotta hear it.
Alright, that's about all we
Goes
have
into
to
Mamma
say about all this stuff. Thanks for listening, guys. Stay tuned for other stuff. Yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe if you already haven't. Please, please, it really helps.
Punch
the
that
video if
like
you
button.
did. Smash that motherfucking like button.
Hit that bell icon.
so you get updates on everything we do. Yeah, go to my Facebook page for updates and /or stolen fucking memes. I do not update my Twitter. Stop fucking going there.
Just every day gets a notification. Oh, I got a new follower.
Peace out.
Peace.
Delicious.